Morning, hunters. Little daily dose this morning. I got to looking at that HR 5717, the gun apocalypse bill, which is just pretty much takes the Second Amendment out of the Constitution. Not that the states haven't done it already, but they're trying to apply some logic in this unlogical world that we live in. So you want to put a 30% tax on guns and a 50% tax on ammunition. That's just one piece of the bill. That's just one piece of it. Create licensing and training requirements. Change the age to owning any firearm to 21. Got to have a state and federal firearm license. So when did they start licensing constitutional rights? When did you have to have a free speech license? What if you had to have a license to invoke your Fifth Amendment? What if you didn't have a license? They could just bring troops in to your home and just let them stay there for free, and you'd have to take care of them. What if you had to have a license to have due process? What if you had to have a license to go to church? You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. It makes zero sense to me how we as a country can let this crap go on. Yeah, I don't have my phone holder. I'm holding it in my hand, so if you're crooked, that means I'm turning the steering wheel. Anyway, so that's the licensing thing. So let's discuss Father's Day weekend. So people are still protesting, tearing down statues of everybody, to include Ulysses S. Grant, who fought against Robert E. Lee because evidently he married into a family that once owned slaves. It makes no sense whatsoever. But I tell you what it does confirm. It does confirm the fact that our public school system has been infiltrated by the left and communists for years. For years. That's what it does indicate, and that's what it does confirm. These folks run around this country believing this anarchist bullshit, excuse my language, had to learn it from somewhere. Lack of parents in the home, video games, don't know the value of real work. Most of them don't know how to change a tire on their vehicle. But yet, they want a Marxist revolution. And I got a government that wants to take firearms away from law-abiding citizens. This doesn't make any sense, folks. It makes sense if you think about it. makes sense if you really dig deep. I can't even watch the news. It's just, I'm white and I'm a racist. And I've never been a racist in my life. I don't get it. You don't spend 21 years in the Marine Corps with all different ethnic groups in your infantry platoon, in your rifle platoon, and be a racist. It don't happen. Marine Corps don't tolerate that crap anyway. Anyway. So, I mean, I know I just got off on a tangent, but I just can't believe what's going on. I can. And it's not going to get any better. So I seen on the news this morning where Lafayette Park is under attack. Andrew Jackson, they're trying to tear Andrew Jackson down. That's in the center of Lafayette Park. If anybody's ever been there, that's just outside the White House. It's stuff like that. Virginia, this hunting season is going to be different if you take your son hunting and you give him unsupervised access to a firearm and he's under the age of 18. I can't beat this sun today, can I? How's that? Anyway, I mean, y'all see what's going on. If y'all are sitting back doing nothing, you might want to wake up and start thinking, start doing something, prepping. Too late to buy ammo. You can't get it anymore. So if you don't have any ammo, you're in trouble. It ain't gonna be pretty. So anyway. Oh, you'll take a look at this HR 5717. I read it in depth yesterday. It's just insane. Biden's talking about how he's a friend of African Americans and why, I mean, if you don't vote for him, you're not even black. That's what he said. So he's been in politics for over 50 years and he ain't fixed this shit yet. Now, I'm not supporting Trump, but Trump signed that, he signed that criminal justice reform. So he did more in 3 years than Biden did in 50. That's all I'm saying. I'm not riding the Trump train. I'm just stating facts. I think, I don't know. I don't want to give up hope, but it ain't looking good, folks. Biden or Trump. I mean, you look at what all this country has gone through from the Russia investigation, just since Trump's been in office. So, the Russia investigation, firing Comey and all that just the garbage. Trump's been fighting the media, blah, blah, blah. Peter Strzok, all that garbage. The Mueller investigation, ISIS, bombing Libya, Syria. Oh, man. The gun grab, all the crazy crap that went on in Virginia here. Then the coronavirus, COVID-19 virus, mandated mask, social distancing, don't go to work, shut everything down for 3 months. I don't understand how Ebola is much deadlier than COVID-19. I mean, much deadlier. If you get Ebola, you're going to die. You're going to die. pretty much. But yet, they controlled that because it was in the United States. They controlled that because Obama was in office, and they did that in about a month. Ain't hear nothing else about it. But this COVID thing just blew up. I mean, just absolutely blew up. Let me indulge in the conspiracy theorist bullshit stuff for a minute. Didn't mean to curse on here. I apologize. But think about this. The United Nations, the UN, the New World Order, and Agenda 21. Have y'all ever read Agenda 21? It's about population control. A lot of it is about population control. So it being 2020, was this the time to enact COVID-19? I'm not saying that's true. I'm not saying that that's what I believe. I'm just throwing it out there for people to kick around in their brains to see what they think. That could be the cause of all this. Maybe regardless of who was in office. Maybe it would have been an easier pill to swallow. Or is the COVID-19 about making Dr. Fauci, rich because he's involved with the companies that are making the vaccine? I'm just stating some more information that's out there floating around. And I don't know whether that's rumor or true. I can neither confirm that, and I have been unable to confirm it. But again, I'm just throwing it out there. So I got to thinking about Chaz in Seattle. And I got to thinking about the Patriot movement, all the militias that have sprung up and all this. You know, I know it's going to sound crazy, but you got to give them credit. You got to give the leftists credit for setting up Chaz. I know y'all thinking I lost my mind. But in a week, they did more than any Patriot group has done since the Bundy standoff. And you see how that turned out, right? Rest in peace, Lavoy Finicum. But now Seattle is vowing to do something about Chaz because two people were killed and the police went in and tried to help or assist. They were shot. I don't know if they were killed or not, and they wouldn't let the police in there. And the police backed down. So you got to give them credit. Now, in the end, what's going to happen? I don't know, man. It's just crazy. Trump talking about invoking the insurrection law, whatever, and squishing this shit. He's trying to let the states do it, but yeah, I guess last night they were trying to set up a black house autonomous zone around the church that they looted and burned next to the White House. I don't think that's going to go over very good. Just a thought, but anyway. I know I'm rambling. But that's a lot of stuff to digest. You think about all the folks that maybe don't have all their mental faculties and that lean far right, and they see all this stuff going on. It could push some of those people further over the edge, if you understand what I'm saying. There's no coming together. There's no unification of the country. Like the leftists said, you're either with us or you're against us, right? That's kind of the same thing that old WWW George Bush said. You're either with us or you're against us. He said that after the attack on 9/11. And meant it. But I don't know. Woo! That's a lot to digest, though. Well, keep an eye on Virginia. July 1's right around the corner. Make sure you go to LIS.Virginia.gov. Look what bills and laws got passed. Brush up on them. Refresh yourself so you know what's happening on July 1st. There are some lawsuits out there. VCDL and Gun Owners of America are suing Northam and the state of Virginia to try to stop some of this stuff, but I think it's too late. We should have voted on November 5th, right? If the Republican Party wasn't debunked in Virginia, because it really is. 33 uncontested seats, remember? Don't forget that. Anyway, it's sad that here in Virginia we're going to let Alexandria, Fairfax, Richmond, and Hampton, Virginia Beach area control the whole entire state. Because that's basically what's going on. So, anyway. Hey, subscribe to this channel. Little rant this morning. But a lot of stuff going on, folks. A lot of stuff going on. So go and hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and share it. Put down in the comments your thoughts. I do read them. Maybe not immediately, but I do get around to reading them. And let us know what's going on in your area. God bless y'all. Y'all have a good day. Keep your powder dry. 60 rounds of powder and ball. Be ready to march at minutes warning. Y'all take care.